and see our sanctuary. The sanctuary is the place where we worship. Come on, I have a special room to show you. When we worship, we use lots of special things. And we keep these special things in a place called the sacristy. We're headed to the sacristy. Welcome to the sacristy. Come on in. This is the place where we prepare all the things needed for worship, especially for the Eucharist. The Eucharist is like having dinner. If you remember, during Holy Week, on Maundy Thursday, Jesus had dinner with his apostles. And they shared bread and they shared wine. During our services, we have like a dinner. We share bread and we share wine. And we keep them in special places. Notice we keep it locked up in here because all our things that we use are very special to us. And we want to keep them safe. In here, we have the containers for the wine and for water. We also keep the bread in here. We have the host and we have smaller pieces of bread to share during our dinner. And in here, we keep the wine. So now, we have all the food we need for our dinner. We have the bread, and we have the wine. The wine is placed in the cruet. Some water is placed in the cruet. We'll use them during dinner. Now, over here is where we keep the cups and the plates. Now, these cups and plates have very special names. We have the cup, which is called the chalice. And we have the paten, which is the plate. And in these drawers, we keep what we call the linens. And these linens are used, they're like little towels. These protect the wine, and this protects the bread. And this is a little tablecloth that they put on the table, which we'll see in just a minute. Now, we also have to dress the chalice. And we have all the dressings here in these drawers. Do you see the ribbons? The ribbons tell us what season it is. We're in the season of Easter. color of Easter is white. And in here we keep all the things that we need for our celebration when we worship. We have what goes over the chalice, and this helps keep the veil on. Also in here, we keep the clothes for the priests. And here, we keep the stoles. The stole is a sign that the person wearing it is a priest. He's the one in charge of dinner. There are many, many stoles in here. And then over here, in this closet, we keep the chasubles. The chasubles are worn by the priest, and the priest who's wearing the chasuble is the priest who's in charge of dinner, of the Eucharist. Now, let's take all this stuff out and put it on the table. You want to stop now. Hi, welcome to the sanctuary. We are at God's table. It is called an altar. And this is where we prepare all the things we need for the Eucharist, for our dinner, our special dinner. If you look over here, you can see that the cup and the bread and the wine are covered up. We say that they're dressed. And then we have some extra wine and we have some water. When it is time to prepare the Eucharist, the priest will come over and take the wine and take the water and place it on the altar, because he's going to need it to fill the chalice, which is the cup. So, we're now ready to prepare the bread and the wine. First thing we're going to do is we're going to take our little tablecloth and we're going to put it out. And now it's covered. We'll remove the top and the veil, and we'll fold it nicely because these are special things. And then we will put the chalice on the tablecloth. And here we have the paten with the host. And now we'll take off our little towel and into the, I have to check this to make sure I get the right one. Okay, this is the wine. First we put some wine in the chalice. And then we put a drop of water. This water is to remind us of our baptism. Just a little, that's all you need. Now, we are ready to bless the wine and the bread. After the wine and bread have been blessed, the host will be broken in half, and will be broken again, and then the priest will break it into smaller pieces so that he's ready to share the bread and the wine. It's time for dinner to begin. When we're in church, you're invited to come up and kneel right here on our kneelers. And the priest will come and give you bread, and there's usually what we call the Eucharistic minister who will come and give you wine. Then we celebrate together Jesus' dinner.